Today on the channel, Todd from the couch and I hop on our hog and ride with Lobos Spacehog from the DC Supergirl movie.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we're diving into the vehicle variety from the Supergirl movie. We got a hog, but not just any hog, Todd McFarlane. We got Lobos Spacehog. But for all your space hog needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description down below. Support the channel, but in a plot twist, found this at my local Walmart store. These are hitting part of that Walmart shipper, part of the Supergirl movie. And this one, I said, do I want this? I kind of just had the angel and the devil in the aisle. I knew I wanted the Lobo figure from the movie. I wasn't so sure on his bike, but I was like, you know, you feel like you need the bike to go with it. But one thing that really hurt my feelings, yes, it hurt my feelings, Todd, was the $50 price point on this. That just seems crazy. $50? This feels like a grandma vehicle. And if you know this channel, you know what a grandma vehicle is. But it feels like this should have been about $25. But we'll see what's going on. $50 is a tough spend. But I did it. I did it, Todd. So you won again. But you long gamers, you might wait for a little clearance on this one. We'll see what happens. There's only one way to find out. We're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll bring out Lobo. We'll bring out the Lobo Spacehog of old as well. I can tell you right off the bat, this is nowhere near the size of the last Spacehog we got with Lobo, but very cool packaging. Clear package free or plastic free packaging, more like it. You can't see anything. You just got this image here. Doesn't really pop off the shelf, I gotta admit. This could use a little extra love and pizzazz, I would think, in the packaging, but it is plastic free, so if you're into that, you got that going on. Supergirl logo up there in the corner. You got Lobo and his Space Hog just riding through space. And I believe there was a band called Space Hog once upon a time. I had a buddy that loved them. Lobo Space Hog, 13 inches, 13 inches. That's a big hog. That's a big hog. That's almost as big as mine. I don't know about yours, Todd, but 13-inch hog. Yours is bigger? You'll have to show me again later. We'll see. But looking good here on the front. Lobo Spacehog, Supergirl logo. Same thing over here. You just get the bike itself on the top, and then look at this. Oh, look at that. Instructions. Love a little instruction. And then there's a little glamour shot. Just space trucking like a young Deep Purple once upon a time. Running through, looking pretty good. But that is the Space Hog. But in a plot twist, just like a cooking show around here. I already got it out of the package, already got it put together. So let me pull out the old Space Hog. Like I said, it's like a cooking show. I got this casserole all done. See you later, goodbye. Space Hog time. We're going to party. We're going to rock and roll with the Space Hog. Now this almost looks like the Batman movie edition Bat Cycle. Is this like reuse from that? I'm not sure. I never picked that one up, but it almost reminds me of something like that. It looks like almost like a Batman motorcycle is what this looks like. And maybe that's because of the grayish, blackish color throughout. That could be a big part of it. But let's start at the handlebars. You plug these two in there very easily. You got the gas, you got all that stuff going on. Looking pretty good. I mean, it looks like handles there. You got a little wire going on. Then you got a little top part that just plugged in. It connects with two holes, G.I. Joe backpack style. You got a seat back here, and then you got a big tire that spins in the back, as you can imagine. Dual exhaust back there. He's just flying into space. You know, just see it going on. You do got a little bit of spots down here, I guess. Is this little cannon, little weapon, or is it just foot holders? I'm not exactly sure over there. You got a little bit of bone action here. I don't know, is he smuggling bones? Todd, you're a bone smuggler. What's he doing? Smuggling bones, apparently. Got some bones on the side. Looks very mechanical throughout on here. Obviously, all blackish gray color. Really feeling the vibe, catching a vibe with that. You do got a kickstand down here as well. It does fold in or out. Choose your own kickstand adventure. Then you got a big grill guard that goes on the front. This just plugs in the front. You got the tire on the inside as well. You got the big skull in the front, strapped to the front. If I was Lobo, I'd get like a steer horn. You know, get the big horns there in the skull. That's what you want. But Looks like he's got some human skull of somebody. Probably a fallen enemy is what we got going on with that. But this does roll just fine. Just fine right there. And it does stand with the kickstand. No kickstand. It kind of falls off to the side, obviously. But kickstand does its job, so it'll be displayed with a kickstand for me. But not a bad piece of business. But in what world is this $50? In what world? It's that new world where we haven't wrapped our heads around price points on things quite yet. As this really feels like it should be $25. It's double what my brain tells me it should be. There will be sales. There will be clearances. It happens with all superhero movies. We know how that goes. So honestly, unless you really love Lobo, you really love this, you should probably long game this. I hate to say it, but to me, this just doesn't quite feel $50. I don't know. I mean, it's nice for what it is. It looks fine. I like how it looks. I like that it functions, everything. I just can't wrap my head around $50. And I think a lot of us are in that with a lot of different toy lines right now, really struggling to put our business hat and understand the price points on some of these things. And no matter what it is, if it's hammers, food, out to eat, whatever it is, it's always hard to get used to new price points, especially when they're higher price points. I don't know about you, Todd, but when they're lower, I seem to get used to the price point a little faster. But when they go higher, it's like the opposite. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Sound off in the comments. But we do got Lobo. We already unboxed him. Check out the review. I'm going to see how well he fits on this hog right here. Is he ready to go? Is he ready to go space trucking, Deep Purple style once again? Fits on there pretty good. I mean, it does complete it. Really almost feels like for $50 we should have got these combined, you know? Or I can see, okay, this is the DC Collector's Edition. You get extra hands, extra heads, weapons, all that kind of stuff. I understand that. If they had a dumbed down Lobo that included with this one, maybe with only one head, one set of hands, or no extra hands for $50, maybe that would have worked a little bit better. But we got Lobo on his bike. It's not terrible. It works for what it is. I'm happy I have it. I'm just not happy about the price point. There you go. But we do got Lobo once upon a time. The last time we got his Space Hog. Now this one feels like $50, but I think it was like $100. I don't know, $80 or whatever it was. But there's comics, there's movie. That's the differences right there in style here today. You're seeing it right in front of your face for Lobo and his Space Hog. Probably prefer the comic version, but that's how I'm going to go with most comic things over the movie. It's just, you know the comics, you've seen the comics, you're more used to the comics. It takes a while to get used to some of the character differences and stuff, and him being a big vampire werewolf or something. Going to take some getting used to, but that being said, I see this, I do know it is Lobo, and I guess I would know this is his Space Hog if he's sitting on it. So there you go. But there it is. The Lobo Space Hog from DC McFarlane. Be very interested to hear your take. I'm not sure anybody's going to say this feels like a $50 vehicle, but if you got, you can support it, you can show your work. Hey, put it in the comments down below. But I would probably recommend most people maybe long game that one, see if they can get a deal. We all got to get a deal somewhere. These will probably be in stock at Jay's, and you can save 15% as well. So the more you know, folks, the more you know. But let me know about Lobo and the Space Hog. And are you going to go to the Supergirl movie? Let me know that as well. Don't forget to check out, of course, Patreon and the YouTube channel memberships. We got stuff there every single day. Plenty of stuff to keep you busy. Best way to support the channel. Always helps to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel as well. Got 2 channels with content every day to subscribe to. Check out SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available where podcasts are found each and every single Tuesday with video cast on YouTube. And while you're here, check out my books available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It is The Complete Guide to the ECW Original San Francisco Toy Makers and The Complete Guide to the Jakks Class Superstar Series, both available right now. So for Lobo and his Space Hog, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?